What time is it? Oh, that's right. It's time for another RoboWoggy video. What did I do this week? I think I did something that has seriously outdone myself. Oh, by the way, I got a haircut. My hair's finally grown back enough for me to get a haircut. So pretty much, I like it. You know, guys, there's a poll right here. What do you think? What do you think of my haircut? I like it. What did I do this week? Now, some of you might be aware of this, but some of you might not be. My ideas of what I could do in quarantine has been completely overrun because I managed to pull this off.
Mums and dads investors are cashing in on the biggest stock market crash in decades.
That's right. That is me on primetime news. Roll the intro.
Oscar, I'm worried about him.
He went on X Factor, but it didn't go well. So now he's making videos for a YouTube channel. This is RoboWoggy.
Yo, please subscribe to my boy RoboWoggy on YouTube.
How? I hear you ask.
How did I manage this?
You know, I'm no stranger to trying to do big stunts, right? Remember that time when I went on FouseyTube's stream?
What the shit does this have to do with my birthday?
It's a birthday song for me! So I have a small audience and I thought to myself, how do I get my brand? How do I get the RoboWoggy brand out there to a larger audience? And the only plausible way for me to do that is to get on the news. Because of all this stuff with the virus and everything like that, everyone is just looking at the news. And I thought, you know what? This is an untapped market. So I put all of my best efforts into trying to get noticed by the news.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
And then step 2, get on the news, right? So the first step was figuring out what they needed a story about. So I have my sources, and my sources told me that they were doing a story about people that were investing in the stock market. If you know me, you know that I really know nothing about the stock market. But I decided right then I needed to figure out at least something about stocks. So I watched Wolf of Wall Street, and I picked up great words like dividend and stock investment and buy low, sell high. So my lingo is so good now. I had a really great lingo, but I still didn't know enough about the stock exchange. So I went to the next best thing. Financial YouTubers. These are these guys that sit there and they tell you what to invest in.
Right now I am reaching $140,000. Whoa.
I asked you guys, should I become a financial YouTuber? And overwhelmingly, you guys said yes. Now I was ready to get in contact with Channel 9. So I sent them a message saying, I invested in some stocks. Let's do an interview. And lo and behold, they came to my house. I'm genuinely shocked at how easy it was to get an interview. You know, if it's that easy to get an interview, why don't I do it more often?
Residential or commercial accommodation without a permit. Mums and dads investors are cashing in on the biggest stock market crash in decades, but the regulator has told business reporter Chris Kohler that he's worried some could be getting in over their heads.
It's been a 21-year-old Oscar Robertson is part of a swarm of new investors buying in since the ASX collapsed by almost 40%.
My brother's friend said that it was a good opportunity to get involved in the stock market with a few stocks that he suggested, and I just jumped on that bandwagon.
Oscar says he's just trying to get on the path to a bigger investment.
I just want to have some kind of portfolio.
My favorite part about this is the fact I'm feeding chickens, right? I'm just sitting there just having a great time, just feeding, you know, Euphemia Brown and Mama White Chook. I name all my chickens. What did I learn from this week? You can do anything you want. It doesn't matter, right? It literally doesn't matter what you do. You can do it. If you have the idea and the willpower, I guess you can just make it happen. Guys, just keep on doing what you want to do. That's really all that matters. I'm going to finish off today's video, as always, with a joke. They buried the man in the wrong place. Talk about a grave mistake. I made a new outro cause I wasn't happy with the other one. Press subscribe down below